welcome to a world where velvet drapes meet lacquered screens, where the drama of Victorian Maximalism entwines with the mystique of Chinoiserie. Today, we'll explore Opium and Opulence, an aesthetic fusion that's intoxicating, imaginative, and deeply historical. In this video, we'll peel back the layers of these two rich design traditions and discover how to blend them beautifully in modern interiors. Victorian Maximalism and Chinoiserie are both rooted in storytelling and sensory abundance. One is steeped in European grandeur, the other in romanticized visions of the East. Together, they create a lavish interior experience where no detail is too small and no space is ever truly empty. It's not just design, it's drama. The Victorian era was all about display, the more ornate, the better. Think carved wood, saturated colors, gallery walls, and collections displayed like trophies. This aesthetic revels in layered textures and contrasting patterns. It's a design philosophy that rejects minimalism in favor of emotional richness and historical depth. Chinoiserie, derived from the French word for Chinese-esque, emerged in 17th century Europe as a whimsical, Western interpretation of Asian design. It features pagodas, phoenixes, dragons, and idyllic landscapes. It's not authentic Asian decor but rather a Western fantasy of it, romantic, exotic, and incredibly decorative. styles owe part of their evolution to colonial expansion. Victorians collected objects from around the world, displaying them as symbols of status. Chinoiserie became fashionable as Europe opened trade routes with China and Japan. What we now see as aesthetics were once geopolitical statements of power and curiosity. Merging these styles means embracing bold, moody hues. Think oxblood, emerald, peacock blue, and black lacquer. These colors echo the opium dens and drawing rooms of the 19th century, spaces of indulgence and imagination. Use them on walls, ceilings, and upholstery to envelop the room in warmth and intrigue. Victorian and Chinoiserie furniture is anything but minimal. Choose pieces with dramatic silhouettes, claw feet, cabriole legs, or mother-of-pearl inlays. A carved rosewood daybed or a black lacquer credenza with gold accents can act as functional sculptures in your space. Nothing captures this hybrid style better than wallpaper. Victorian damasks meet chinoiserie murals in lush, hand-painted panoramas. Choose designs with birds, blossoms, or bamboo intertwined with baroque scrolls and floral brocades. Your walls become both canvas and character in your decor story. Layering is essential. Start with a rich base, wall color or wallpaper, then add textiles, framed art, mirrors, and objets d'art. Victorian Maximalism craves narrative, and every object should feel curated. Blend Chinese porcelain with Victorian oil paintings to create a collected overtime ambience. Textiles are key to opulence. Velvet sofas, silk curtains, embroidered cushions, these are more than comfort, they're mood setters. Deep jewel tones work beautifully against gold or ebony accents. Don't shy away from tassels, trims, or fringe. It's not just acceptable, it's expected. Curtains are more than window coverings, they're theatrical backdrops. Choose heavy, pleated drapes in brocade, velvet, or silk with intricate tiebacks. Layer with sheers in an Asian-inspired floral or crane motif to soften the light and add movement to the space. Chandeliers dripping with crystals, paper lanterns with calligraphy, or dragon-shaped sconces can anchor the room in this aesthetic. Lighting should glow like candlelight, evoking salons of another era. Use dimmers to control mood and make shadows your allies. This fusion style thrives on contradiction. Western opulence meets Eastern restraint. Mix gilded frames with bamboo furniture. Pair a European oil portrait beside a porcelain vase painted with cherry blossoms. The goal is not accuracy, but fantasy, a dreamscape rooted in cultural interplay. Patterns are everywhere, on rugs, wallpapers, textiles, and ceramics. Victorian florals and damasks layer beautifully with Asian lattice motifs and calligraphic prints. Let patterns collide, but keep a common color story to avoid chaos. Your room should feel like a painting come to life. Curate a corner like a Victorian collector. Include items like cloisonné boxes, jade figurines, opium pipes, or butterfly specimens. Each object tells a story. Display them in glass cabinets, on étagères, or atop lacquered trays to evoke a sense of travel and wonder. Lacquered finishes, especially in black, red, or gold, define chinoiserie's mystique. Use them on coffee tables, chests, or wall panels. Lacquer reflects light differently than matte surfaces, creating a dreamy shimmer that adds to the room's sensuality and depth. Victorians loved ferns and palm fronds, while chinoiserie favors cherry blossoms, cranes, and koi. Combine real plants with botanical prints, birdcage lanterns, and fish bowls for a layered natural element. It softens the excess and reconnects the room with the organic world. Oriental rugs, parquet wood, or even tile with Eastern motifs can define zones within your space. Victorian rooms often layered rugs over larger carpets. Do the same with silk runners or bamboo mats to add texture and hierarchy to your flooring. Use mirrors to reflect light and detail. A gilded Victorian mirror above a chinoiserie cabinet expands space and merges worlds. Look for ones with etched glass, arched tops, or antique finishes. The goal is to deepen the illusion and multiply your decor's drama. A tea table becomes an altar with the right mix of objects. Think celadone teacups, brass trays, lace doilies, and scented candles. Use items at varied heights to create visual rhythm. It's a still life, a daily ritual in design form. Choose art that plays with both themes. Classical portraiture, botanical studies, hand-painted scrolls, or chinoiserie panels all work together. Hang pieces salon style or layer them on shelves. Art in this aesthetic is not background, it's part of the conversation. Scent deepens ambience. Use incense, sandalwood candles, or clove-infused potpourri. Scents that echo apothecaries, temples, or Victorian parlors can transport your guests instantly. Aroma becomes another layer in your decor, subtle but unforgettable. This aesthetic isn't just a look, it's a feeling. Richness, nostalgia, exoticism, and seduction converge in every detail. Avoid empty space, fill corners with curios, books, and textiles. Your room should feel like stepping into another time, another world. Don't fear modern touches. A contemporary velvet sofa can sit beneath a chinoiserie panel. New LED lighting can be hidden behind antique molding. This blend isn't about living in the past, it's about conjuring a world that never fully existed but always should have. There's a fine line between maximalism and mess. Be intentional. Group items in odd numbers, vary heights and materials, and leave breathing room between focal points. This is not hoarding, it's storytelling through space. Change small elements with the seasons. Lighter silks in spring, deeper velvets in winter. Switch out botanicals and scents. Your home becomes a living tableau, shifting subtly through time while retaining its core essence of opulence and mystique. Opium dens, real and imagined, heavily influence this aesthetic, dark, sultry, mysterious. While we don't promote the vice, the atmosphere, low lighting, exotic textures, languid luxury, can inspire. Think moody corners, floor cushions, silk robes hung on walls, and a sense of dreamlike leisure. Incorporate elements of ritual, a reading nook with a velvet armchair, a tea ceremony setup, or a vanity with ornate perfume bottles. This aesthetic invites slowness and sensory indulgence. Design your space to support moments of intentional beauty and self-care. Host intimate gatherings with style. A salon-style space encourages conversation, creativity, and connection. Use low seating, music, and curated lighting. Let the room speak before you do. It should intrigue and entice every guest who enters. This design fusion reminds us that beauty has always been global. Styles travel, blend, and evolve. Victorian Maximalism and Chinoiserie may originate from different continents, but together they tell a story of fascination, imagination, and aesthetic ambition. Opium and Opulence is more than a decorative style, it's a world you step into. It invites you to collect, to curate, and to dream in color and texture. By merging Victorian maximalism with chinoiserie mystique, you create a timeless interior that celebrates beauty, mystery, and the art of living luxuriously. Until next time, keep designing with boldness and soul.